Alright, what is going on, guys? Today we are here for a kind of in-depth look at what JP got for their 3rd year anniversary, as well as some minor changes I would like to see, and some minor changes they'll have to make in order to fit this to the global version of Dokkan Battle. If you guys enjoy this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and help out the channel. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. As you can see, this is the 33 events, or 27, I'm not really sure how many. Looks like 27, yeah. Events that happened on the first part of the 3rd year anniversary. I'm not going to go over all the little details per se, I'll just go over kind of the important stuff. But the 3rd year ticket gacha, now you know we're used to this. 20 stamina per day will grant you 2 tickets. That's kind of standard for most big celebrations these days. Obviously we saw these on the hero and villain banner for the new Rose and Tech Vegeta Blue. Granted, ours were a little bit different. We got a set amount of tickets. This one you get 2 per day, which is obviously still a set amount of tickets technically, but it's a lot more than what we got. I would love to see them also grant tickets upon summons for multis on the LR banner. I think that is a viable opportunity. They've done that in the past for Global, and Global always tends to get some upgraded celebration stuff. I could see them making that jump, but that's obviously my opinion there. 1 Dragonstone per day per sending a tweet. For the global version, they usually side with more Facebook-oriented goals. I guess they think the rest of the world uses Facebook more often than Twitter. So I could see them doing some kind of variant of this for Facebook goals. But we'll see there. 3 Dragonstones a day, I imagine they'll keep that. A lot of this for the global version. The 3 Dragonstones a day just makes sense for the 3 year. 3 times coins, reskinning the coins and exchanging them for stuff in the Baba shop, that's okay. We'll obviously get the free Dragonstone, and the Dragonstone, the red Dragonstone especially, is mainly made up of units that will get a Extreme Z Awakening. As you can see on this list, we've had 6 of these units on JP. Get a Dokkan Awakening, and 2 of them being Cell and Gohan be announced through V-Jump leaks. So it's not too far-fetched to say that these middle 4 units here will also get an Extreme Z Awakening at some point, which is kind of interesting. I could see maybe SS3 Vegeta getting a really good one. I don't know how they're going to make Beerus good, because he's always been pretty awful. I'm a little wary of Janemba and Physical Kid Buu. But aside from that, full power Frieza, if you don't have him already, is obviously a great option. Cell seems like he's going to be a really good option. S3 Goku's kind of proven himself. I want to say the top 3 are kind of mediocre, especially with the way they kind of hand them out like candy. When they drop, they become kind of free-to-play units, if we follow what happened on JP. But regardless, all potential stages are open on the weekend. I would love to see them open this on Global to all potential stages open every day for once a day. I think that would be a great way to change it up for 3 year anniversary and make it slightly better. The stamina timer reduction to 3 minutes. Now that is awesome for a lot of reasons. If there's anything you haven't gotten done, if they keep this for Global, this is an amazing time to get it done. That'll make the grinds a lot more productive if you need stuff to get done. The 2 new stages for Boss Rush I'm really excited about. That gives you great chances to beat those stages and get a lot of free Dragonstones in there just in time for the new LRs. So I want to say that's really important. Obviously the 2 Dokkan Fests for the LRs coming around. I can see them, like I said, maybe adding tickets to the summons. I don't think they did it on JP, but feel free to correct me in the comments down below. If they didn't have it, I could see them adding it just for the sake of global celebrations. That's not important. That's not important. The physical gachas with the potential orbs. So basically, it's going to look similar to the type banners that we have going on now on Global. It's going to look something like this banner. Basically, it's a good time to summon if you haven't gotten the support units yet, because then you can get Kais on top of support orbs. So if you haven't gotten any of the support items, like I'll be going hard for the strength one because I don't have hit or Kaba. So interesting time to go for that. Just something to keep in mind, I guess, if you have some extra stones floating around after the LRs. 4 times ranks. I can't speak. 4 times rank EXP. Great time to level up. Can raise your maximum stamina. I like to think of that in terms of raising your max stamina for world tournaments. So keep that in mind, I guess, if you're looking to rank up quickly. 3-day special missions, 15 Dragon Stones and green gems. I don't know, just some free Dragon Stones. I don't see them changing too much. They do add a Kui into the Baba shop that you can exchange for a gem, and that gets you a Dragon Stone off of one of these missions. So that's a thing, apparently. Just a lot of special missions in regards to the new events. This one's more for rank EXP and coins for daily stuff. So just some extra 3rd anniversary mumbo jumbo, not to worry about there. This is also kind of like a stamina campaign. I could see them also doing that for global. We've, I think, had those in the past, I want to say. Or we've had something similar at least. So be looking out for that. Global tends to reach all of the goals pretty easily, so I could see them adding maybe a few more branches onto this and giving us some extra stuff. I believe they were awarded stones based on that. The Porunga wishes. Oh my god, I can't wait for that to come to global. They probably will not change this one bit. Each day you get a kind of like a hint to collect a Porunga wish with a set of 3 different wishes. And each time you get them, I believe you get to make 2 or 3 wishes, and they're all relatively good. I mean, you get a lot of free stuff out of it. So absolutely love the inclusion of Porunga. Can't wait for that. Obviously the Strength Gohan comes. He's a great free-to-play unit. Don't sleep on him. Absolutely grind him out. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm sure that you could easily search it up if you really are curious. But the Strength Gohan, I may go into depth another day. Probably when he comes out or gets announced. That's not... I already went over that. But let's go ahead and go into the banners for the 2 LRs. Kind of note some small changes that they're going to have to make. Not too much to really talk about. These top 4 SSRs with Vegeta, the base Vegeta, base Goku, Majin Vegeta, and SSJ Angel Goku are on both banners, which means if you're pulling on both, you're going to get them a lot relatively to the rest of them. If you're unlucky, you'll probably end up being able to rainbow them instead of getting the LR. But with this many featured units, that obviously means that getting the sought-after featured LR unit is going to be a lot harder. Sadly, I don't think Global will change that necessarily, so be looking out for that. It's a great chance to get a dupe for SS4 Gogeta, because he hasn't been around a lot. The rest of them kind of nothing too important. Interested to see Physical Super Vegito for me come back, because I still haven't pulled him, and I've been kind of trying to chase him for a bit. The normal SSJ pool, just something I'll point out, is that the 2 Tapions were on this on JP. They have not been released on Global, so kind of think they're going to remove that. They definitely have to. I don't see them really making too many other changes. Probably the rates will be similar, if not the same. I would love to see them change these 2 banners into GSSR banners. I think the inclusion of that with Ultra Instinct Goku makes it more likely that they'll make it kind of a thing going forward, because that was a great addition to JP and a permanent one for them. I don't know if they'll keep it going, but that's just definitely something I'd like to see. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of the 3rd year anniversary, your hopes and wishes for any changes that they'll make, and I will be joining you in the comments down below. And like I said, like the video if you guys enjoyed this discussion type video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for spending some time with me, and yeah, join a stream or 2. We definitely got one coming soon. This week's kind of bad for streaming for me, but I'll try to find a date to stream some grinds with you guys if you like that. And yeah, have a good day, guys.